WrestleMania weekend begins right here in Orlando, Florida, inside the CFE Arena. Welcome everyone to NXT. Welcome everybody, Tom Phillips here along with Percy Watson and Nigel McGuinness. Gentlemen, this Saturday, who's excited for NXT TakeOver Orlando?
You know I'm excited.
It's going to be your very first one. I know you're both very excited. A lot of big time matches as a part of WrestleMania weekend. Well, we've got a very interesting one here tonight. A Loser Leaves NXT match. I wish Corey Graves were here to see it because it could be the Drifters' last night on NXT, courtesy of Kassius Ohno. We're going to find out tonight in our main event.
The following contest is a triple threat match scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, accompanied by his tag team partner, Tommaso Ciampa, one half of DIY, Johnny Gargano.
A little preview here tonight with NXT TakeOver this Saturday. The NXT Tag Team titles will be defended in a triple threat elimination match. So we get a little taste of that here as Johnny Gargano set to represent DIY.
Gargano, the man elected to play the role for DIY.
This is the beginning, essentially, of WrestleMania weekend here tonight. It all kicks off with NXT.
And accompanied to the ring by his tag team partner, Scott Dawson, one half of the Revival, Dash Wilder.
Now, Dash Wilder and Scott Dawson have done everything possible to hit and run not only DIY, but also the Authors of Pain. They had a shatter machine on one half of the NXT Tag Team Champions. Nigel, what do you think of their strategy? They've gone around the champions to get an opportunity.
I think it's fantastic. I'll put it like this. The early bird gets the worm, but it's the second mouse that gets the cheese.
Whatever that means, but I think all they're doing is just enraging Authors of Pain.
And their opponent, accompanied to the ring by his tag team partner Rizal and Paul Ellering, one half of the NXT Tag Team Champions, the Authors of Pain, Akam!
Akam set to represent the Authors of Pain. And remember what Paul Ellering has said over the last few weeks, quote, I created the algorithm for tag team championship opportunities, tag team championship wrestling. This is what the Authors of Pain have been all about for Paul Ellering.
I'll tell you what, they have planned, strategized, and executed perfectly. I mean, to the team.
At the same time, what has happened with the Revival, the Authors of Pain have allowed the Revival to get back into this situation. Mr. Regal had to get control of the tag team division. Now we find ourselves with this small preview of what's to come on Saturday.
Well, this will be great insight, I think, into Paul Ellering's mind. Because this is a three-way with just the individuals. A lot of the same strategy has to go into play here.
Look at Akam. Akam going right after Dash Wilder and Johnny Gargano, trying to jump on the back of the big man.
You got to think that's what you're going to see. You're going to see DIY teaming up against both of the Authors of Pain.
Well, at the same time, the match on Saturday is a tag team elimination match, meaning teams will have to tag in. Pinfall or submission will eliminate a team. So yes, to your point, Nigel, people will have to work together in some instances. Oh, and Dash Wilder sending Akam outside the ring.
I mean, but I got to say, Tom, that makes the most sense to me. Get rid of the strongest link here, which is clearly AOP.
You ever think you see this? The Revival and DIY working together?
Not at all.
I knew it. Oh! Now Gargano taking it to Wilder. Oh!
Check out Johnny wrestling.
Well, I think if that happens at NXT TakeOver Orlando, I think the Authors Pain are going to keep their championships.
The good thing was that Wilder stopped that kick with his eyeball. Now whipped into the corner. Oh!
You see, just like that.
Oh, look at, Scott Dawson. Scott Dawson had pulled Wilder out of the way.
Hey, you know what? Go. What are you doing? Right here, go.
Triple threat action here. A preview of what's to come this Saturday at TakeOver.
We're out of here. Make it back. We're done.
The Bobby Roode era will continue, and the future will be mine.
Shinsuke Nakamura era will rise again.
She is the longest reigning champion in the history of NXT.
This sword was not a book.
We deserve a fair championship rematch.
You gotta be.
I am the champion.
I don't quit, I fight.
Ember Moon is ready to take on Asuka. AOP, DIY, the revival.
Change is coming. Back here on NXT, and the Authors of Pain, represented here by Akam against Johnny Gargano of DIY. And notice, this triple threat match is essentially one-on-one. We saw Dash and Dawson retreat to the back. During the commercial break, Dash Wilder didn't want any part of this match. Nigel, can you blame him?
Absolutely not. Save your energy.
Got a championship opportunity this Saturday at NXT TakeOver Orlando, live here on the WWE Network. Why put yourself in this kind of situation?
Torturette, yeah.
Dawson saved Dash just in time. I tell you what, man, the train was coming through for sure.
At the same time, DIY willing to stand and fight against AOP.
Gargano might need to be saved himself here. Looks prone.
That pressure, all that pressure on the lower back and spine.
Oh.
That's one way out.
Yeah, look at Johnny. Oh! Big elbow there. DIY have been seeking their fair rematch ever since getting screwed by the Revival.
Oh! Just caught him out of mid-air.
Just not enough body weight. Johnny's got heart, no doubt about it.
Oh!
Can he compete with a size difference, though? It's big
Take out
Akam.
the speed.
Oh, and a crossbody, and Akam still standing. 280-pounder still on his feet.
Got him staggered.
Oh!
Spear through the middle.
Cover! Cover, Akam kicked out.
But he's got him off his feet, fellas. He got him off his feet.
That's what Johnny has to do. He's got to continue to use his tools.
Keep him off his feet. That's what he has to do. Don't let him get back up.
And think about what Gargano is doing in this instance. This Saturday, he's going to have to do that twice. You're going to have to eliminate 2 teams to become champions.
He's got Ciampa to help him. Let's take a look here.
Oh!
Slingshot. Right in the middle. But he's let him get back up to his feet now. He's lost that height advantage. Throwing in strikes, fair enough. But Akam is poised.
Keep using the speed. Keep using his agility. He can.
Oh! That's just blunt power.
He got knocked down pretty quickly, Percy.
They did.
Oh, your heart goes out to him. Maybe he should just give up now.
Akam would love nothing more than to eliminate one half of DIY before Saturday. Oh!
You got to think, fellas, the longer this match goes, who does it favour? The Revival, who are in the back now, saving their energy.
Oh! Loaded up for a big kick. Cover here on Akam.
Oh, look at this!
Razor pulling Gargano out of the ring.
Did you see that? That big ham hook.
Remember, this is a triple threat match. No countouts, no disqualifications. It's all legal. Oh, and Ciampa stairs.
Ciampa setting up shop.
Whoa, and Akam.
Well, this one breaking down now. Like you said, triple threat, no DQ. Both of these teams could, like, effectively take each other out. This could be a home run for the top guys. Oh, no.
Went for the DDT. Akam just too strong. Oh, face first.
Snake Eyes in the corner. Gargano now right for the picking. This is it. All the way up, all the way down. Oh my Lord.
Did you see Johnny bounce off the mat?
Oh, wait a second.
That's Scott Dawson.
What's he
doing?
Outside.
Scott Dawson in the Revival.
Oh, look at this.
Oh, come on. Dash Wilder gets the win.
Here's your winner, one half of the Revival, Dash Wilder!
Absolutely brilliant. You're gonna call it like I see it.
I mean, I don't want to give these guys any credit, but I kind of feel like I have to.
Absolutely you have to.
Listen, the Revival are aware of what they have to do. They are doing everything in their ability to avoid the Authors of Pain, to avoid the NXT Tag Team Champions. If they come with this kind of strategy on Saturday, they could be 3-time Tag Team Champions.
They took full advantage of triple threat rules, and in my book, they go in as the favorites to NXT Orlando.
And when it comes to TakeOver Orlando, one of the marquee bouts will be the NXT Women's Championship match between Asuka and Ember Moon. And coming up, General Manager Mr. William Regal will oversee the official contract signing between Asuka and Moon just 3 days before TakeOver. That's coming up later tonight here on NXT.
We are 650 pounds. We are the biggest and the baddest team. We're getting real hungry. Yes, we are hungry. It's about time that we ate.
This June, get ready to get loud. See Bobby Roode, Asuka, Ty Dillinger, and so many more when all the excitement of NXT heads your way this summer. WWE presents NXT Live.
With all the action of NXT.
Coming to the Download Festival weekend in Derby and a city near you on the following dates. Tickets are available. For more information, head on over to WWE.com.
This is the dawning of individualism. The old morals have become obsolete.
I am going to make Aleister Black believe in el ídolo Andrade Sin Almas, el perro.
Has this society taught you wrong from right, or has this machine given you an idea of what they want you to think is a righteous way? I am the final answer. The end has come, and now let these ashes of this cold world blind you. Allow yourself to fade. Fade to black.
just 3 days, we will see the much anticipated arrival of Aleister Black when he takes on the always confident Andrade Cien Almas at TakeOver. I cannot wait for this one.
Tell you what, fellas, Almas versus Black, that could be a show stealer, no doubt about it.
And we want to send a huge thank you to I Prevail for their song Come and Get It, one of the official themes of NXT TakeOver Orlando. It's off their album Lifelines, available now on iTunes and Spotify.
We are just 72 hours away from TakeOver when NXT kicks off all of the action of WrestleMania weekend in beautiful Orlando, Florida. And tonight, NXT is presented by Tap Out Athletic Wear. Well, right now, it's time for tag team action with Heavy Machinery.
The following contest is a tag team match scheduled for one fall. Making their way to the ring at a combined weight of 650 pounds, Tucker Knight, Otis Dozovic, Heavy Machinery!
650 pounds!
Guys are massive. Tom, they had a cookout they invited me to last week.
Yep.
They had 30 pounds of beef and pork, no buns, no bread, no vegetables, just meat.
Did you get any food?
I had like 2 burgers, and that was it. They had the rest.
That's Otis Dozovic there on the left and Tucker Knight on the right, ready to face off against Jonathan Ortigan and Mike Marshall. Those will be Ortigan to start things off against Tucker Knight. Nigel, you face superstars of all shapes and sizes. How do you deal with this kind of size?
Really, you've got to wait for these guys to get tired. Get them moving, get them running around. Get them sucking wind. Oh, my Lord. Look at the height on that hip toss.
At the same time, Percy, you talked about the amateur background of both Dozovic and Knight. These are two very well-trained athletes.
Tucker, NCAA D1 All-American. Otis, 2014 Pan American bronze medalist.
Look at the strength here on the bear hug, though. He's got orangutan held up like a monkey.
That's Ortigan.
Bless you.
There's the tag. Here comes Otis Dozovic.
Oh,
Wow. Odie, no. Odie, hush.
Tossed him like a pillow.
like a small child.
And we want to take a quick moment here to remind you that you too can see how WWE superstars are made at the WWE Performance Center All Access tomorrow night right here in Orlando, Florida. Tickets are available now. Visit NXTtickets.com for more information before it's too late. Oh, Mike Marshall.
Otis is built like a fire hydrant.
It's like a Rhino meshed with Chris Farley.
He's there behind you.
Oh! Marshall driven to the mat. Boom! Oh! Boom! Shakaloo! Oh, God, a big ham hock right in the gut. I love these guys. Oh! Ho, ho.
Look at the big boys celebrating.
Well, where's the beef? Right there.
Right there. Make way for Heavy Machinery. Tucker Knight had taken his time. Oh, and a big right hand there. Oh, and Ortigan and Mike Marshall from behind.
Well done, Marshall. Giving himself an opportunity.
Oh. Now, guys, we talk about the tag team division. We know about this Saturday at NXT TakeOver Orlando Tag Made. The triple threat elimination match for the tag team titles, DIY, The Revival, and the Authors of Pain. We're going to find out who the tag team champions are, but got to be paying attention to Heavy Machinery. Look at Dozovic go.
Damn. Right hand's like a Gatling gun.
The big fella can move too.
Oh! Has he said anything other than Shakaloo this entire match?
What does that mean?
What else
I don't know what it means,
What
but
else
the
needs to be
people
said?
love it. Oh! 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 Belly to belly. Looks like Arn Anderson's son. There's the cover. Oh, it's broken up by Mike Marshall.
Marshall doing his best for his team, trying to keep this match alive.
It's sent over the top rope by Dozovic. Oh, tag was made, I believe, by Tucker Knight.
There it is.
Oh!
They are abusing Jonathan and Mike.
Oh!
This is a butt whooping like I've never seen.
That's it. That's it. Somebody wipe Ornigan off the mat.
Here are your winners, Heavy Machinery!
Heavy Machinery, check them out.
Well, that was a devastating victory, no doubt about it.
Wide lows coming through.
Let's have a look at how they did this. These guys monstrous, but they can move. Crushing orangutan like a blackjack, right in the center. And then a body slam all the way across the chest.
Great power by both Tucker Knight and Otis Dozovic on display.
Don't send a stretcher, send a spatula for this guy.
Gonna take a long, hard look. Heavy Machinery, that's the future of the tag team division. But what does the future hold for the NXT Women's Division? For over a year, Asuka has dominated every opponent to cross her path, and at TakeOver Orlando, Ember Moon finally steps up to the Empress of Tomorrow as she challenges for Asuka's NXT Women's Championship. And right now, our esteemed general manager, Mr. William Regal, is standing by with both competitors for the official contract signing.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're here today to execute the contract signing for the NXT Women's Championship match, which will take place at NXT TakeOver Orlando. Now, this is a match that I've been looking forward to for a very long time, between the NXT Women's Champion, Asuka, and the challenger, Ember Moon.
You know what, Asuka? I know who you are. You're a great champion. And I knew that since I got to NXT, that this war would be inevitable. But lately you've changed, Asuka. You've let success get to your head. But I warn you now, as your fate is to become the greatest NXT champion of all time, my fate is to dethrone you.
Ember Moon, I know who you are. And I know you not ready.
Asuka, I've been ready for a long time.
Good luck at TakeOver.
Absolutely no fear in the eyes of both Asuka and Ember Moon as they get set for their NXT Women's Championship match at TakeOver. But coming up, who will be forced to leave NXT forever when the Drifter, Elias Sampson, takes on the newly returned Kassius Ohno in our main event tonight on NXT.
And when it comes to TakeOver Orlando, everyone is talking about the NXT Championship match between Bobby Roode and Shinsuke Nakamura. Up next, we'll take a special look at the history between these two superstars as we march closer to their epic rematch this Saturday. Don't go anywhere. NXT will be right back.
generation and the next generation has arrived.
NXT, the future is now.
We are live at Full Sail University. Over the last year, NXT has grown into a major force. NXT is taking over.
You could be looking at some future Hall of Famers compete here tonight.
How impressive and how exciting the future of WWE is.
NXT redefined the sports entertainment landscape.
The future is now.
NXT, the future is now. Coming April 11th. Pre-order now on Amazon.
Welcome back to NXT. You're listening to Shock Me, one of the official themes of NXT TakeOver Orlando. It's from the band Baroness off their album Purple, available now on iTunes and Spotify.
And we are just 3 days away from TakeOver, returning home to here in Orlando, where Bobby Roode will defend his NXT Championship against Shinsuke Nakamura. These two superstars first in battle back in San Antonio, with a glorious one captured the NXT Championship from the King of Strong Style. In a moment, Bobby Roode has been proud to relive ever since.
We know now that in the early years of the 20th century, this world was being watched closely by intelligences greater than man, yet as mortal as his own.
Kinshasa! Shinsuke's favoring his left leg.
WWE medical staff is out here to check on the NXT champion.
Shinsuke Nakamura is saying that he can go.
Oh no, oh no! Bobby Roode with a glorious DDT! Roode is gonna steal the NXT championship!
Bobby Roode, the new NXT champion, and it is as advertised. Glorious!
Fate works in mysterious ways. You can't stop it. Before I arrived, NXT was an underground promotion. It's different now. The Bobby Roode era is going to change the way that people look at NXT. I said from the beginning that I was going to take
NXT to that next level. I will take it to corporate America, to Wall Street. I'm going to make this place a better place.
The fate of NXT is in my hands. The future relies on Bobby Roode. I am going to shape the new NXT, my NXT, into my glorious image. The fans, they're going to have to buy in. It's not we are NXT.
Bobby Roode is NXT.
At TakeOver, Shinsuke Nakamura will rise again. NXT doesn't need Bobby Roode. NXT belongs to the fans. There is nothing glorious about Bobby Roode. Bobby Roode just care about Bobby Roode. Fate brought Bobby and I together. Fate will determine the future of NXT. The fate of NXT.
The fate of NXT will be mine.
Lies with the King of Strong Style.
The fate of NXT future hangs in the balance at TakeOver, where Bobby Roode and Shinsuke Nakamura go one-on-one for the NXT Championship. And don't forget, TakeOver comes your way this Saturday, live from Orlando, Florida at 8 Eastern, 5 Pacific, only on the WWE Network. And yet another championship contest will take place at TakeOver when the monstrous Authors of Pain defend their titles against both DIY and The Revival in a triple threat elimination match. Earlier tonight, we saw the Revival get one up on both AOP and Tommaso Ciampa and Johnny Gargano. But standing by right now with a message for their opponents this Saturday are Paul Ellering and his Authors of Pain.
The Authors of Pain. Income. These are my two behemoths, my merchants of destruction. DIY. You think you've had struggle? The Authors of Pain come from natural law. Survival of the fittest. Natural law. Eat or be eaten. DIY. You believe in fairy tale endings. Well, welcome to our yellow brick road from hell. Revival. You are dreamers. You dream of being Akam and Reezer. You dream of standing by my side. For I created the algorithm for greatness in tag team wrestling. All Akam and Reezer have to do is read the book I have already written. Your fate is in our hands.
Who will walk out of TakeOver this Saturday as NXT Tag Team Champions? And who will be forced to walk out of NXT forever after tonight? Up next, Kassius Ohno looks to make Elias Sampson drift away from NXT. But will Ohno's road to redemption come to a sudden end at the hands of the Drifter? We'll find out when NXT returns.
You know, I always like to take this opportunity to talk about myself. Here I am, styling, profiling. To be the man, you gotta beat the man. Oh, girls, I can't stand it. I got a limousine a mile long. The life of a king. Limousine ride, jet fly, just stealing, wheeling, dealing, son of a gun. Bright lights, big cities, pretty ladies, nature boy. Y'all gotta walk that aisle, and y'all pay homage to the man.
We want to thank Motionless in White for their song Loud, one of the official themes of NXT TakeOver Orlando. It's off their upcoming album Graveyard Shift, available May 5th on iTunes and Spotify. And TakeOver Orlando just gets bigger and bigger because this Saturday is an 8-man tag team match like we've never seen before when Sanity takes on the team of Ty Dillinger, Roderick Strong, No Way Jose, and newcomer Ruby Riott. Will Sanity's path of destruction finally come to an end at TakeOver? Or can Eric Young's band of misfits once again reign supreme? We will find out in just 3 days.
High-time stakes here in the main event of NXT.
The following contest scheduled for one fall is a Loser Leaves NXT match. Making his way to the ring from Dayton, Ohio, weighing 270 pounds, Kassius Ohno!
Kassius Ohno looking to rebound off his NXT Championship opportunity. He challenged Elias Sampson to a Loser Leaves NXT match. And Nigel, that's how much being on NXT means to Kassius Ohno.
Well, I don't know if that was a good idea to put that much on stake, but we will see. Looks pretty confident now, doesn't he?
Elias Sampson was pretty confident about the challenge.
And his opponent, born in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, weighing 222 pounds, he is the Drifter, Elias Sampson!
And Elias Sampson, as much as the NXT Universe has asked him to, quote, drift away from the time he's been here on NXT, at the same time, as a lot at stake, he's spoken a big game ever since his, quote, return.
I'll tell you what, somebody is going to lose their spot tonight.
And you got to think, if there's one man who'd be more upset than Elias Sampson as he loses, it's got to be Corey Graves, because otherwise this guy's going to be in Pittsburgh all the time.
Absolutely right. Elias Sampson and both Kassius Ohno, they actually have a lot in common. They've been back here on NXT trying to reinvent themselves, reinvigorate their careers over the last few months. And Ohno's case in point.
All joking aside though, fellas, you know, this really does speak of just how important it is to be here in NXT. For the longest time I heard about it and I wanted to be here. One of these guys here will leave tonight and not come back for a very long time.
Hey, I can only imagine the amount of pressure that's on each individual.
Hold on a second, cover, kick out. Elias Sampson was part of the very first TakeOver in Brooklyn. It was an iconic moment for NXT. Shoulders down. Ohno. Ohno nearly had him. And fancy that. Fancy that Ohno sporting the Dream Team attire. When he was first here on NXT, he was part of that elite class that helped make NXT what it is today.
So a lot on the line here. These guys are going to have to take it easy here. Feeling out process. No one wants to make a big mistake early on. Both big, rangy individuals, way above the 6-foot mark. Some power as well.
And Nigel, you've known Kassius a long time. He was here on NXT, went and traveled the world, and now back here. How much does this moment mean to him, this opportunity to be on NXT?
So much. I mean, everybody knows this is the place to be, without a doubt. Traveled all around the world together, competed against every style and technique in sports entertainment. So really is a master. But it comes down to who wants it more here.
You're right, Nigel. He's been all around the world. Japan, Mexico, England. And that's what makes him so hard to fight and compete against, because it's hard to he can adapt to anything at any time.
Another cover here from Ohno off the big shoulder tackle and out at one. Ohno.
Got all that weight.
Using the size, hand in the face and a kick out.
All of that weight in the back senton. Good move. Get to the outside, Elias. Get some breathing. Protect those lungs. Let's take a look at it. Look how he lands. Every one of those pounds right into the chest, collapsing that chest cavity. But wait a second.
Ohno through the ropes.
It is deceptive. A man of this size who can move with that sort of grace. Come on, Elias.
Whoa. Oh, man. Holder first into the post. One of these men is leaving NXT for good tonight.
Give me the green light, cause I'm ready to go. Give me the green light.
I got the green light, mommy, and you know what that means. That we can do anything that you dream. I wanna make you ooh, till you scream, and I practice what I preach, if you know what I mean.
Give me what I asked for, I got a passport. Mr. International, I hit the airport. If you knew the kind of work that I transport, that Rihanna do me dirt to the crash course.
Red light, green light. What you waiting for? Give me the green light, cause I'm ready to go. Let's have a good time. What you waiting for? You only got one life.
This June, get ready to get loud. See Bobby Roode, Asuka, Ty Dillinger, and so many more when all the excitement of NXT heads your way this summer. WWE presents NXT Live.
With all the action of NXT.
Coming to the Download Festival weekend in Derby and a city near you on the following dates. Tickets are available. For more information, head on over to WWE.com.
Back here, Elias Sampson wailing away on Kassius Ohno. Loser leaves NXT match. Everything at stake for these two superstars.
Sampson here taking a strong advantage, and he's pushing it.
Showing off some power there. Now the hook to the leg, and Ohno at it too.
Brutish, aggressive, brooding. This man has talent.
You're leaving, Kassius.
Oh, trash talking him.
Elias Sampson's been doing a lot of trash talking. Thought he could take advantage of Kassius Ohno. Thought he was vulnerable after his NXT Championship loss to Bobby Roode. Hold on a second now. Ohno was thinking about a cover there, and Elias Sampson caught him.
Wait,
no!
Lovely, look at the way he spun around, transitioned into the crossface.
Can you imagine if Kassius Ohno taps out on his way out of NXT?
What an embarrassment that would be.
Sampson all over Ohno. Can Kassius Ohno get to the bottom rope? Can he break up this submission?
He's got his arm. Elias has got Cassius's arm locked in there.
Absolutely, but he needs to get that left hip underneath himself to release that pressure. He's crawling like he's through a desert of sand if he's going to make his way all the way to the rope there. Somehow he's able to do it, perhaps.
Using
those knuckles in the eye of Ohno.
Using those long limbs is Kassius Ohno. Look at this, trying to outpower Sampson, but Sampson just rolled him over. Great job by Sampson. Still has a hold of the submission.
Keeping that body weight on top of Ohno. That's smart.
Now Ohno trying to convert it into a pinfall attempt there.
No. He's too aggressive. Doggedly holding on to the crossface. That is how much this man wants to stay in NXT, and I don't blame him.
Ohno's got to find a way to get out of this submission here.
Gotta release it.
Oh, and Ohno finally gets to the bottom rope.
There we go, get every inch of it. Damage has been done now. And if he pushes it.
I understand what Sampson's saying. He said, quote, "This is my life. Don't take this away from me. It is his career. It is his livelihood here on NXT
Well,
on the
of
line."
course, you know, his finishing maneuver is that swinging neck breaker. So put a lot of damage on the neck already.
Straight right hand to Ohno.
Oh! Kapow!
They call Ohno the knockout artist. That one's stunning.
That's what Ohno is known for, those big strikes.
Oh.
This is a mistake from Sampson. Do not trade him with a knockout artist.
Not at all.
You were doing well. Oh!
Ohno fired up and taken down by Sampson. Sampson with a sense of urgency. Is Ohno going to leave NXT? So close.
Oh, I guess those right hands just ticked him off.
Remember, the man that loses this match can never return to NXT. Think about all the years Ohno has spent trying to get back to NXT, the time that Sampson spent recovering from injury to be here on NXT.
So much on the line. But Sampson now has the clear advantage, has to push it, has to try and put Ohno away. As we saw there, Ohno is so dangerous when he's hurt. Like an injured animal.
Oh, wait a minute. Here we go. Ohno got a hold of the boot. Oh!
Jumping knee strike, caught him under the jaw. Sampson out on his feet.
This might be the opportunity Ohno was looking for.
Yes!
Oh, what a boot by Ohno. Cover! Oh, and Sampson kicked out.
Thank God. Huge cyclone boot. I love the guy.
I'm getting sick of his songs personally.
He's a very talented musician.
I've been sick of his songs.
More than that, though, he has earned the right, I think, to be here in NXT. So has Kassius Ohno. Bottom line is, though, those guys, one of them's going to leave.
Ohno needs to win this match. just so I can stop hearing the music played by Elias Sampson.
Sampson trying to gather himself here in the corner, and Ohno all over him.
Oh.
Wait a minute, look at the cover. Wait, feet on the ropes! Feet on the ropes!
I thought that was it.
And the official catching Sampson right in the act.
Good officiating. I've got to call it as I see it.
Whoa! Open hand strike, and another one.
Oh. Sampson needs to get his hands up.
I'm thinking about a neck breaker.
Oh!
Backslide on Ohno. Oh, and a kick out.
So close.
Oh!
He's out!
Rising knee from Sampson. Could Ohno be finished here? Kick out.
So close, but look at this. Aggressive, keeps pushing the throttle.
What a match.
There's the neck breaker. Neck breaker from Sampson. This could be it for Ohno. Oh, and Ohno's still in it.
So close. Didn't get all of it, though.
Elias is keeping the pressure on, which is smart to do.
Oh, no.
Oh, shoulders down, shoulders down. Ohno. Ohno broke free.
Back and forth. So close.
Oh! Out of nowhere.
Rolling elbow. Lands it. He's out.
Elias Sampson away.
Here's your winner, Kassius Ohno.
And that means the loser, Elias Sampson, is leaving NXT.
Hitting your creeper van and drive away, Elias Sampson.
He's a drifter. He doesn't drive. He walks here.
I don't believe it. Let's take a look, though, at how this happened.
Take a look here, Kassius Ohno with a full head of steam, and boom! Elias Sampson able to drop Kassius Ohno right here, but Ohno gives credit. Very, very tough here in this match.
And here it is out of the corner, that big cyclone boom. Nearly knocked him out cold, but digging down deep, just manages to kick out.
So many different ways that Kassius Ohno can try and knock you out, but then this, looking for another neck breaker, and instead caught with a vicious knockout blow. And Elias Sampson, it's the day the music died.
When Sampson wakes up, he's going to realize that he is officially done here at NXT.
I hate to see this, fellas.
Kassius Ohno, in the meantime, guys, he put everything on the line. We know how much NXT means to him. Rebounding off his battle with Bobby Roode. This was just as important to Kassius Ohno tonight.
It was important to Sampson, too. I'm going to miss this guy.
I'm not.
Elias Sampson must leave NXT.
It's dawning on him now.
This is a man's livelihood. Come on. We can't have a do-over?
Rules are rules.
Let's give him a chance to play a song on the way out.
Like an encore?
Please, no. The officials are just trying to get him to get Sampson to leave the ring. He's dug in like a tick. Here comes security, thank God.
Well, hey, he accepted the match. Take your loss and walk away like a man.
Where is he running to?
This isn't necessary. Let the man walk out on his own accord. Come on.
That's just it. He wasn't trying to leave.
I'll leave. Just give me my guitar. Just give me my guitar. Come on. Just give me my guitar. Kassius! Kassius is mine. Just give me my guitar.
Come on, Kassius, give his guitar back. This man's got to make a living now. Oh! What a disgraceful display from Kassius Ohno. He should be taken out of NXT for that.
How's Elias going to play at coffee shops with no guitar now?
Ladies and gentlemen, Elias Sampson has left the building.
Well, we have to send a big thank you to Kassius Ohno, making Elias Sampson leave NXT for good. And now we can turn our attention to this Saturday as the action of NXT helps kick off WrestleMania weekend. Join us this Saturday, streaming live only on the WWE Network. It's NXT TakeOver Orlando.
The Bobby Roode era will continue, and the future will be mine.
Asuka and Nakamura era will rise again.
She is the longest reigning champion in the history of NXT.
This war was adequate.
We deserve a fair championship rematch.
You gotta be. You gotta be.
I am the champion.
Ember Moon is ready to take on Asuka.
AOP, DIY, The Revival.
Change is coming.